What's up? Just gonna give me a minute. I'll listen to the cool fucking theme. Alright. Last time we had a mine collapse. So what the hell are they gonna throw at us this time? So last time, we found ghosts in the mines as we were chasing after a couple of kids, and Oscar's daughter, got hurt. That's not good, though. So, I'm looking down, and I thought I had labeled this as Scarlet Nexus, and I was like, nope, that's not what I'm playing. But I labeled the game correctly. What the hell happened in there? Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay. At least nobody died. What happened, though? The seams of reality grow weak in this town. Nobody is safe. Ominous, but not helpful. I mean, that's kind of like my whole shtick. I was just seeing, like... Okay, I guess I didn't do a chapter, and... So I'm still on chapter 2. What Clay and Rao's daughter is trying to say is that the Tommyknockers brought down the mine. I can't believe they're actually real, but I got some audio of them knocking on my phone. They must be furious when we went down there. It doesn't matter what caused it, I'm just sorry it happened, Oscar. It's just my fault. She's been so angry with me. If I had just provided more stability, she wouldn't be doing things like this, putting herself in danger. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things that I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. My offer still stands to check it out for you. Once we get back from the hospital, that is. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I gotta go. Sister? God damn. It's okay if I come too. I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It's good for her to see a friendly face. Hey, fuck the other one. Head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Well, Stella's in a car? Oh, I guess not. You think Rosalina's gonna be okay? The paramedic said she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. Something telling me this was only the beginning of our ditchling problem. Now that you mention it, Mom said that the number we saw in the woods were a big deal. Nobody even died here tonight, but I feel like we're left with even more questions than we had this morning. And we had a lot of questions this morning. But hey, maybe we'll just avert whatever disaster that we're here to predict, though. A little too magic for me. Just because two bad things happen doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? There was a stone carving on the wall of the pit. It gave me some kind of vision. I saw what happened to this place. The Scarlets caused the old collapse. Charles Shaw was set up. No way, dude was a monster. I mean, the Scarlets were monsters too. They still are. What am I saying? I don't believe in visions. Whatever you saw is probably just an auto-suggestion. I don't know, Nex. You weren't down there. Clayton Rousdower and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures. Next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. What movies are you watching? Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. I think you left us down there. Lay off her. I think she didn't want... You know what? I shouldn't have said that. Hey, at least you're alive, right? I'm pretty sure Tabitha and I saw some ghosts down there. They were right behind you right before you left, and they followed us when we went after Becca and Alexis. Did you guys not see them? Well, I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt that you experienced, but you were deep in a dark, abandoned coal mine. You might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile of some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Yes, I had to read ghosts like that. Stella. Everything that happened down there was centered on that main chamber where I saw that carving. Sal showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Maybe you weren't entirely off base about the cult stuff you mentioned earlier, but this thing felt old. You sure those were Tommyknockers? Yes. They were the evil Tommyknockers. Oh yeah, I was like, that's a history. What the fuck am I doing? Depends on what you mean by sure. Isn't anything for sure? Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, but I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. Return. But what happens now? Ah! Oh god, I gotta do your voice again. What happens now? We go home. Now hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Okay, fine, just make it quick. And don't you try to pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Oh, don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where we find you. That voice is probably different for the old man. What a coincidence, running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Detective Durkinson, or Deputy Durkinson. Pleasure to meet you, Creighton Rousdower. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. Man's gotta have his me time. But I was briefed the events of last night, even though we're not sure if what went on could be considered a crime. Duke has been missing since then, and we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be he's just on an extending hunting trip. It would be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage told his supposed body, but we couldn't get that camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down. Now, I understand both of these were terrible, unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but as officers of the law, you should understand we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. And we have to ask, what exactly were the teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family? And why were you down there with them? I'll get to your questions, but we need to talk about the man who's stalking me. His name is Sam Wayne. He used to work in the mines here. It seems an awful lot like the Flushing to me, wouldn't you say, Earl? Oh, and it seems like a nice town. People, this is a nice town. Oh god, he's getting the fucking Midwest accent, too. Well, don't just stalk strangers in this park. Please at least take a description. Fine. You watch too many movies. Now, can you tell us what happened down there? We saw some teens sneak into the abandoned mines and we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, very noble of you. Pardon our questions, just trying to gather all the facts, you see. Just trying to be thorough. Our duty as officers of the law. Well, there's nothing more you can tell us. I suppose we're gonna let you go about your evening, but we may be in touch. Have a good one. Never mind. Dickinson takes notes as they examine the scene. I'm getting questioned by the cops like every day in this fucking game. I just can't believe it. 2 rights in a row. Is it my fault next? Nah. Just awful coincidence. It's not your fault. It's probably my fault. Well, I guess the cops are done with you. What, are they gonna take you in for being present at an accident? Sorry if they give you a hard time. Small-time cops, you know? Always blame everything on drifters. Even acts of God, I guess. Excellent! You didn't get arrested! Yeah. Thanks to you, No thanks to you, Tabitha. Now, come on! We gotta get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Clayton Rousdower? Excuse me, Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. I'm pulling you by the arm. See you tomorrow, guys. You'll tell her as he drives into the car. Dude, we're like kids. Oh, we're back at the car animation. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts through the darkened road. Try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as he drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today. Tabitha doesn't answer. drop it. Alright, holding up. Poorly! But I'd rather, really rather we didn't get into it. Dude, why do you treat Stella so shittily? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. You and that other girl don't seem like they get along. She pushes my buttons. Some kind of history there. No, now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Yeah, let's just ride in silence. I feel like I'm gonna tick her off if I ask any more questions. Ah, look, it's the creepy vampire mansion. Well, this day's been a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrible, stressful week. I'm gonna go to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Once it makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Yeah, let's just turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Ugh! Ditch link by the side of the road. Saw them again, too. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than a mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You're looking for the guest room, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from the evening is finally wearing off, replaced by creeping exhaustion and threats to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slip down over your eyes as you stare down at the ominous picture on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you'd almost feel comfortable as you were settled in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. Dude, I don't want to remember this. You're probably much speaker or something. You're pounding as the door swings open. Oh, it's just the stupid cat. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. I just needed one place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even when friendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort and presence of mine and easy slip into a deep sleep. But there's something else behind the door. It's a ditchling. Where the hell are we going? Wait, there's just a hole in the fucking staircase? Wait, is there someone else living here that I don't know about? Was the possum from the last stream right? It's at the end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. Proceed if you dare. If you have to continue with the world state in episode 3, please save your game now. Alright. Continue. No. So what are my major decisions from 2? Wow, that's a lot. Woke up in my cousin's guest room. Met Dustin the opossum that lives in my dresser. Found a stickly boot print in the garden. Told Avery the truth about last night's encounter in the woods, had tea with Avery at the diner, walked with Stella to the mines, spoke with 3 groups of miners, was caught by Tabitha, warned Tabitha about the teenager sneaking out of Shaw mines, but went in without waiting for her. Went after Becca and Alexis at the cost of Rosalind's safety. That is a lot more than major decisions of Monday. It's day 3. So everybody can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Dude, we gotta take a shower. Then the guest bathroom into the shower. The water's hot and surprisingly enough clean. The steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain. You gotta do mystical. Every minute feels like another thread holding this town together starts to unravel. Thoughts of doom consume you. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself. Time to start your day. Dude, we gotta check in on Dustin. There's 2 of them now! Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? Her name, Mom. She come visit. I, Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Dustin says you not dangerous. Dustin is fool. All humans dangerous. Mom not understand, Dustin. What happened to your glass house? Asshole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter try to eat Mom. Squatter evil. Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil. It just trying to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn. Can you console me? Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. Case if Cat Monster wants to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Then Dustin and Mom will eat like kings. This is nature. I gotta go. Bye. Okay. Hold your breath and brush the bedroom window. Finding that boot print in the visceral in the garden yesterday, you can't be staring it back. There's nothing out there. At least nothing you can see. Let's check the closet again. Hasn't moved, right? What else can I do? We gotta open that group chat. Morning, how you guys holding up? Before you get a response. Let's text everyone. Send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. Send a photo of an exhausted Ben Affleck. Yeah, we're doing that one. Playing the field is the achievement I just got. Man, I'm just trying to be friends with everybody. Oh, look. There's someone new here. Oh, water tastes so good. River glares from her usual spot on the counter as a red-haired woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she could. Vile woman destroys the natural order of my kitchen! Tabitha Goy swivels from the woman to you. Her glare intensifies. Bonjour, frou-frou. Bonjour, sacre bleu. I do not think you can just bonjour me just because I sleep at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you. 3 humans at once? That is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I supposed to bear it? I see, talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't hit your head last night? Man, you don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and I'll act like they're people. To me, they kinda are. Hi, I'm Clayton Rousdower. Good morning, I'm Janie. I'm here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know. Hold on, I'm just adjusting the volume a little. On my end, not on yours. Don't go making any big reservations or moving anything. I like knowing where my stuff is. Okie dokie, it's so nice to finally meet you, Clayton. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner. Janie! But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are 2 completely different things, I'd suppose. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is it's wonderful to actually finally meet you. I'm so happy to be part of the family is here to keep Miss Tabitha with everything that's... Janie! Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again? We gotta offer the boiled peanut. Thanks for the generous offer, sweetie, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I had a really bad experience with peanuts in the summer of, 17? Wait, let me think. 16? No, it's definitely 17. Anyway, my husband and Tulip and I were on this road trip to the Boiling Rocks, and... Clayton Rousdower, where did you even get those things? Little girl from last night. Apparently they had to take her foot. Ugh. Discard the empty container, turning it into a trademark scowl. Let's get going. I'm on an errand run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up to happen, so you're coming with me. You can't just tell me that someone lost a foot like nothing's happened. Just because something terrible happened to someone doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. Life has to go on. Let me assure you, that's what happened to that poor girl weighs heavily on my mind. Now shall we go, or you keep bombarding me with guilt for something I personally begged you not to do? Yeah, cousin bonding time. Do you know that the word bonding means? We're not bonding, this is punishment. Jenny, lock up when you leave, please. And don't go rearranging anything, I'll know. They approach you from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Well, Claire Asdar, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard about it again. I just wanted to say I'm sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Last night was an unavoidable tragedy, but I'm afraid there's more to come. Oh dear, that sounds dreadful. Have you considered stopping by the church at any point this week? My husband's the pastor, and he's gone absolutely stir-crazy since we moved here, with nobody really attending sermons. Well, it would do him a lot of good to talk to you about your worries. I'm not really Christian, but thanks for the offer. Well, that's alright. My daddy likes to talk to all sorts of people. Just want to extend his support to anyone who needs it. Feel free to stop by the church at any time. The door's always open. I should go. Yeah, we should. Bye, Janie. Alright there. Be safe out there, you two. We're gonna go wrestle with some ditchlings. Is that eventful? You're unsurprisingly more focused on the road than making conversation. Alright, we're just popping to the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. Yo, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know, the kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what it's all called. Quit interrogating me about tea blends. Jeez. After everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go out on an errand. Exactly. Tabitha turned the door as bustling through. A flustered Kaika exits, shutting behind her. Okay, fine. Keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me think about getting away. I'm sick of carrying this family. Chicken shut behind her. Ah, other people and their drama. If more people kept to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. I'd be losing it too if Miles were my brother. Yeah, you probably would be. We're burning daylight. Come on already. This is like a weird-ass general store. The smell of old world and steamy herbal tea floods your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Oh, good morning, you two. Hope you're doing alright after last night's activities. God, fuck, that was not Sybil's voice. Morning, is the new blend ready? Oh, of course. Hey, Razdar, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Is she alright? Oh, of course, she just needs time to cool down. Emotions are a little high considering everything that happened yesterday. I have, slowly lost, I swear, half of the voices as I do this. I thought, what a fun gimmick. And I've lost all of them. Oh, I felt good. Sorry, I got water next to me now. Actually, speaking of, I gotta leave for just a quick second. I gotta fucking blow my fucking nose. It's all full of fucking junk and shit. little ones made it out okay. Ugh. Appear in the closing room, closing the door behind them with the tinkling of bells. Dude, we gotta chat with Miles. So, Miles, before you can finish your thought, you're halted by the tinkling bells announcing another patron. Excuse me? Well, you're Clayton Rousdow, aren't you? Name's Bo, I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Jesus Christ, this boy is tall. We need a fresh Pepsi, though. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty out to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as in the morning, so is she.
Ew, wait. Did this just capture your cow? Supposed to left the fair, but I should make myself useful and get out of the woods and look for what's left of my daddy. You were there, right? Can you tell me where it looks so I can try to find him?
Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty's one of our prize pumpkins. She's a big lady, too. I expect her to at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off the hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with everything else going on. You see anything strange on the farm the past couple of days? Not really, no. I've been awfully busy with everything that's been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. I ain't a stranger to what the hills have to offer. Dad always said I would have nothing to fear as long as I learned how to use my fists, so he taught me how to do all that. Those woods might be still scary sometimes, but I reckon there's no better way to show my daddy I've learned those lessons than to go out and find him. Your daddy was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that show up when something bad is about to happen, and they're the things that are stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from finding them. He died in the northeast edge of town off the trail. Thanks, Clayton. I appreciate you trying to help. And it didn't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere on his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. I don't know if I... Oh my god, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet you at the library after and figure out a plan. Yeah, I get it all. If you want to come over for breakfast, I'd honestly love to hang out. Oh, hey again. If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked at the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. Okay, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to piss off my cousin anymore. You hear about how Rosalind's doing? No, Oscar apparently posted on Facebook about it. You seem ancient enough to have a Facebook account. Why don't you check it yourself? I'm not your little newsboy. She lost her foot, Miles. Shit, really? Maybe Rosalind... Oh, Jesus Christ, Miles, you're a piece of shit. Doesn't dignify with an answer. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you were running off to miss and I left you alone. And miss out on cousin bonding time? I'm not calling it that. This is more like babysitting. Some sodas so we can get out of here. I don't like lingering. Just randomly walk up and stop talking to me. Let's follow her. Yeah, I think I might just lose the voices. The voices are gone. Yeah, we had them for 2 streams. Stream 3 though. Scarlet's own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees. Just more convenient, you know. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. It's nice to have a place where nobody can bother you. Now come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. A zip keys from pocket. Pick one of them marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. I'm on it. Don't worry, it's empty. But the ghosts. I've had this one out for years. Come here, dude. Get away from it all. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't want to have to travel. Anyway, make yourself comfortable and have a soda. Comfortable? What the fuck? She's just chilling. Though this home gives the appearance of being lived in with its furniture and lack of dust, it feels nearly as empty and barren as the estate. There's no soul in this house, only the dream of one. Yeah, do you actually like living in the Hollows? It's the only thing I know. You visit other places, right? Nah, before I took over, Polina was too busy to take me anywhere. And then when she retired, I became head of the company and wound up in the same boat. It's not like anyone can fill in for you when you run everything. I'd like to go to the Outer Banks one day, but I guess you'll have to wait until I retire. You've never left Scarlet Hollow? You act like it's weird. Traveling is difficult and stressful. I've seen vacation movies, something always goes wrong, and even if I had the day off, why would I spend it driving somewhere I can spend it actually relaxing? I don't need to see some windy rock or even the beach. It's just not worth it. Try some of that tea you picked up, it smells nice. Nah, it's a sleepy time tea, you don't want to drink it at the middle time though. Do you actually like running the mines? It's a job, an important job. I've had years of Perlina drilling that into my head. Sorry you can never have a chance to live your own life. I mean, do you truly live your own life, or do you live a life chained by obligations to other people who in then turn their lives, which are bound by yet another set of chains? Good lord! So nah, nobody is free. Why do you come here? Like I said, I like getting away from it all. People know they can find me at the estate, but they don't know about this place. It's nice to escape from being known, at least for a little while. What was Perlina like? God, we're gonna be talking like a million. Okay, I guess you should know at least some things about the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. She was my mother. She was your mother's twin sister. Fraternal. They don't look alike. Same with their personalities. Night and day from what I hear. Perlina was a hard ass, but that comes with the territory. I mean, what else do you want to know? Sleep apnea. Get along? What do you think? What was your dad like? Don't know, he just upped and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got divorced, just separated. He probably couldn't be bothered to fill out all the paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet Fortune if they divorced. And he'd have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't even bother to call on her birthday. Does anyone in this town have two parents? Janie's kid does, for now. But this town will take its toll on her eventually. What a great question. What a fucking great question to ask. Whew, hold on. I listen to those other old timers. Think about it, for better or worse than the reason I'm here, getting interrogated by you. Can't believe we're actually hanging out. Is that why you came all the way down here from City 17? Yeah, City 17 sucks. We're hunting for a guy called Mr. Gordon Freeman. But I tell you about me and my mom. Sort of things you'd probably expect. A lot of it wasn't necessarily wrong either. What do you really think of me? Do you really want to know? I don't miss words. Dude, do a hit. That's what you want. You push my buttons. It's like you exist to antagonize me. I don't even know why I took you here. You're a better person than you let on. Why would you even say that? You've only been here for 2 days. You don't know me. Supposed to have dinner at Reese's place. You know him? Reese? Oh yeah, that dude that used to hang out with Stella. I kinda remember him. Quiet. Gave off a weird vibe. Stopped coming to school at one point. I guess he got sick or something. I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everyone's doctor for as long as I can remember. She's intimidating. I've always liked her. Guess that's not hereditary, though. Reese always seems a bit of a wet blanket to me. What's the deal with you and Stella? Oh, not this again. But fine. We were close in high school. Really, really close. We used to have sleepovers a few nights. Spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips and... Anyway, Perlina didn't like her. I always had to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes of the mine. But I made sure my every waking moment was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella. So it was easy enough to slip back into that mindset and try to move on. I don't think I should say the first option. Cause that just seems weird. Just hang out with her again. It's like Polina could stop you, and she misses you. Tabitha takes another swig. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. That never really occurred to me yet. Good lord, there's a lot. Should I get you in with Kaika? Please, if she's anything like me, then she'll make me hate her even more. I have dignity, Clayton. What about Oscar? I feel like at some point I'm like in LA Noire, like I have my notebook out and I'm like writing down like, where were you the night of the murder? Way too much freedom. And look how that turned out for her. What do you expect for someone who had a surprise baby at 19? Ugh. Plus I have my own library. It's not like I have time to read anymore. What about Avery? Who? Avery works at the diner, wears plaid shirts. I have no idea who you're talking about. How do you not know my dude Avery that I made sound like Bob Dylan? So what about Wayne? Is it Sam Wayne? I don't know who you think is following you, but it can't be him. Sam Wayne wasn't a creep. I'd rather not talk about it. Okay, boundaries respected. How about civil? What's your relationship with everyone in town that I've met up to this point? What about Bo? Why'd you hire Janie? She was my babysitter before she started cleaning. Police are really on my ass. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Our family's the law around these parts. Stay on my good side. Dude, you're gonna come ghost hunting? Is that actually happening? Stella will be there. So, Kaika. I doubt she'll be thrilled to see me again, but there's no point arguing with you. You're gonna get up and into paranormal stuff? I'd better be there to save your skin if it gets hairy. Hell yeah. Thanks for taking me out here. Your phone buzzes before Tabitha has a chance to respond. Almost forgot it's Major Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar. Meet each other in a half hour. I totally blanked on that. And having a weird/foggy morning. Wow, that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing after what happened last night. Do you think the news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. Somebody's popular. Gotta meet the mayor and tell him there's a curse on this town. It's Major Jimmy Day. Oh, what a ridiculous event. There's a dog, right? Did they fill you in on that little detail? We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since at least the early 1900s. We've had a dog. What the hell? It's our family that holds power in this town. Still, it sounds like it could be kind of fun. Even if I admit it's funny watching everyone fawn over the little guy in his mayor getup. And if Stella's gonna be there, yeah, count me in. God damn it! Am I getting my cousin back together with Stella? Is that what's going on? I can fix her. What a great achievement. I wish they showed up on the fucking stream. This game has 6 million achievements, I swear. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's your bitch of a daughter's fault. Can I help you? There's an attempt. This must be your mother. What do you think you're doing out here grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? The mind collapse almost killed my poor, sweet, innocent child. You thought it was a good idea to retaliate by demoting my husband? We've gotten used to our new lifestyle. You can't just take that away from us, something that was your fault. Or that one of the girls had her foot amputated. That could have been my child. And don't think I won't bring pressing charges. Oh, Mom, you're embarrassing me. Shut up, Becca. Mommy's advocating for you. Your husband told your daughter it's safe to go into that mine. Of course he was demoted. Right here. Even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered if the entrance of the mine was actually secure. Be hell to pay, Tabitha Scarlet. What legal grounds do you think you have? There were signs, the place was boarded up, I did my legal duty, and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try threatening me. Can we go, please? If I were you, I'd listen to your brat. You haven't heard the last from us. You'll see. God damn it, she's right. I can't just hang out in the town after something like that. It doesn't look right. I should be up there, even if it's just overseeing what's going on. If I'm supposed to run the place, I gotta get my head in the game. I can't slip up like this again. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you at the library tonight. Oh, I wanted her to hang out with us. Wait, do I get to talk to the dog? Yeah, that's Shaw, I think. Reading adventure. Oh, you're here. Do they change outfits like every fucking day? Oh, I guess that's like real life. Hey. Ah, the whole gang's here. I'm going to introduce Clayton Rousdower to the mayor for like this the entire time I've known him. It's worth it, trust me. Alright, shall we? I gotta see the mayor. Yep, he's a dog. The security guard. You can tell that the dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost if he knows the position has been authority has been elected to him. Unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the police officers who spoke to you in the encounter on the woods on Monday. The mayor's little nose starts to twitch as you approach. His doggy eyes shine with curiosity, with a curious intent. What have you got? You've got something wet and nutty. Offer him a campaign contribution. The mayor's nose twitches in strong order, and he's on them in a flash, ripping through the plastic and devouring the soft-shell ligaments. Drop it, sir, drop it! The security who charged him, but too late, the peanuts are already eaten. No, wait, did I lose my peanuts? I lost the peanuts! They've been with us this whole time! I can't believe it. We lost the peanuts, guys. The running joke is over. Thank you for the generous campaign donation. Hey, you finally got rid of those things. Thank God. You better hope those nuts settle well. If the mayor gets any tummy troubles after eating your disgusting pocket peanuts, they'll be hell to pay. Why, I never. Now you see what I mean. Not so much for as begging as he dove right in for the snacks. I smell those peanuts on you since day one, and you never saw me with such an animal over them. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. Pulls out his paw and Nash. Takes out the little paw. The blur starts talking. No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed. I must apologize for my security detail. Why is the mayor a dog? And why is having animal talking like the best skill in this game? Good times. Aren't you Deputy Franklin? Not when I'm off duty. The mayor scoffs. Off duty. The service you render for me are more important than your police work. I knew he'd be a dog. But what bearing does that have anything? Aw, did Tabby ruin it for you? The town's had a dog as a mayor since the early 1900s. It's how we do things around here for some reason. It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. And my friends, and Winnie's Biscuits, and ooh, the close-knit tall community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fifth, no contact. There's something I would help with. You're not one of my constituents, and I like to make sure I spend plenty of time with the voters. You still haven't found Duke's body. What are you doing here? Like I said, I'm off duty. I don't make a habit of discussing a police business with out-of-towners. And especially not with suspicious out-of-towners. Now, let's hear the stranger out. Tourism is part of this town's lifeblood, after all. Hey, Clayton Rousdower hasn't done anything wrong. I was there. This discussion is over, Miss Richmond. Unless you would like to add to our suspicious list as well. Now meet the mayor like a good citizen and move along. We're doomed, aren't we? Doomed? No way. Now we're on the case. Scarlet Hollow has lasted since the early 1900s with a dog as its highest seat of power, so I don't think this is a little make or break thing. But maybe a dog mayor is good luck, you know. If you hear about the pet disappearances, I've been well aware of the situation. What do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away from the lifeblood of this town, not with the mine faltering the way it is. And there's a mine collapse yesterday. We don't need any more news of disaster coming out of Scarlet Hollow, do you understand? Wait, how do you know what's going on? I'm the mayor. I keep up to date on all things among my constituents. And while it's unfortunate that they seem to be something amiss in Scarlet Hollow, I'm a pillar of the community. I need to present myself as a strong, calm, and collected in the face of danger. Otherwise, it might cause a panic. This dog is a better mayor than most real-world mayors. But just about enough from you, Jimmy. Oh, look at you, putting up a show in front of your adoring fans, while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it up for you. When are we finally going to do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow? Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Scraps would never have let the things prowl in the woods for so long. Scraps! You know, you sit back waiting for the humans to notice and letting more innocent dogs suffer. And you know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, I haven't heard about poor Duke. Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair to assume they were simply went to the big ups. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs. Stella, your dog is yelling at the mayor. She's got a point, Mr. Mayor. You're damn right I do. Scraps and Everett would have been out in the wood, first sight of trouble, tearing the throats out of any creature that dares threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. An area is posing for the little rectangles did nothing wrong in this town. Hey, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Sir Franklin, I think it's time to dispose of this riffraff. You and your daughter step away from the mayor. Man, the two have never been able to get along. They'll end their feud later. I've always been curious to why Gretchen gets so fussy near Mayor Jimmy. He shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well! You dog! Hey, dog cookies. Yeah, I guess I got no more for the mayor. What the hell? You're up nervous about the crossroads. It's hard to put a finger on it, but something compels you to dislike this man. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor have some unresolved issues when you say, I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Clayton? Everyone's buzzing around you. So sorry about your aunt. I'm sure she's in a better place now. Let's not kid ourselves. We both know Prelena's in hell. Oh, I'm sure she wasn't that bad. Most people are good deep down inside. It's best not to speak ill of the dead. The mayor's a huckster and a fraud. The bastard cares more about tourism than the fate of this town. Why is a sheep? It's my first face. You too? I thought I was the only one. Please come visit me at the church. Seems like we have some... What the fuck? That man is suspicious. Oh, you're not wearing your suit? Imagine how scary it's been for her. She's high spirits right now, but they seem like pretty strong pain medication, so I'm not sure how she's gonna feel when that wears off. The whole foot. Both never been moved like this, but we'll get through the farts first. In the morning, I realized it was so bad. Nah, it's only left to save, they said. You guys really trust me with like these conversations. Sorry, I can't think about it right now. Oscar. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was only supposed to come back and pick up a few things, and then the hospital called and they said there's a big bus accident on the highway and they need the bed, so I have to come pick her up. You know, our house is still haunted, and the only place she could lie down into is the dirty back room that drove her to there from the first place. And Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. A little overwhelming. A lot of bad stuff happens to people. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. We're here to help. We're gonna get that ghost. Go ahead and do some ghost busting or whatever it's called while you're out. And she'll be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. Probably a good idea, right? Ugh. Busting attempts until we wait until nightfall. I'm not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I'd have to see it for myself that it's gone. They managed to trick me a couple of times. I don't think I can handle any more surprises right now. Stella's got every hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever it is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm heading out. Should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see you all then. He jogs out the door. Let's meet up at Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, we're not going to try to get Dr. Kelly to let him out of the house, will you? She'll kick us out for even asking. What if he knows what happened last night? I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jeez, maybe we should tell him. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we'll just play it by ear. Anyway, shall we? Time to go. Oh, I forgot. I invited Tabitha to come ghost hunting. You invited her even after last night? If anything, I thought she was actually pretty helpful. Good call, Rosdower. Can't wait to hang out with her more. Alright, it happened. Let's not get into it. Again. If we're lucky, she'll be too busy at the mines to even show. Aw, don't say that next. If we're lucky, she will show, and you two will finally get along. So about the mayor, right? Is he gonna help us? What's he like? You should vote for Scraps in the next election. That's who Gretchen supports. The Stray? Love that guy. He just seemed a little less mayoral than Jimmy, but if he's got Gretchen's support. I always liked Scraps. Gretchen's got good taste. So I finally met Pastor Dave. Or Daniel. No matter time before he tries to pull you aside for grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving little pamphlets at the checkout. I didn't know where he'd find so many. Shares my gift. You don't mean. Yeah, corroborated some things that the mayor told me. Considering that both you and Pastor Dave had the magical power of speaking to animals, I don't think that's enough to explain how weird this guy is. For instance, you don't make my skin crawl. He does. Gift. There's so many implications. Continue to pretend that Clayton Rousdower is just really good at reading animal body language. I don't think I can handle any more world-shattering revelations this week. Don't worry! Ghosts are gonna be proven real. I wonder if the pastor's cursed. The way everyone dislikes him seems so extensive, unnaturally extensive. You know, it's weird, but not everyone in town has to be spooky for supernatural reasons. So maybe we'll just give off bad vibes. Agreed, we're allowed to dislike him even though he hasn't done anything wrong. That we know of. What about inviting Avery? Oh yeah, totally. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that. She'll get a hoot out of it. Yeah, can't say I don't mind a comic book. I am just getting the gang together, apparently. Like, the full crew. Cool, I'll text him on our way to Reese's. We learned a lot today. Library for an early dinner at Reese's. Wait, it's already dinner time? Wait, all I did today was hang out with my cousin and then go to the library. How the fuck is it already, like, early dinner time? Scarlet Hollow apparently has, like, 3-hour days. And it feels so much later. The sun is already sinking behind the tiled mountains that surround the hollow.
A little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when hanging out with friends. That's just extra time to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? That dude needs a sandwich. Hey. Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages.
I was dying. I heard a lot about it. Excuse me for a second. guys, I had to run to the bathroom real quick. I'm drinking all this water. It's got chili in my house. It does not look very healthy. Heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Clayton updates. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from my Stella, you fiend. Yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get in between them. They here already? Oh god. I knew you'd show up early, Stella, and you brought that dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella, we can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and have some treats. You know, I've had some of those easy chew dog jerky stashed away. The gall. The gumption. This is a violation of my rights. But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Aww. Keep her safe from that monster, Clayton, you hear? Don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. What about you, Clayton? Are you coming in? I'll wait for the two of them. Fine. Dude, that guy looks like a fucking zombie. Great, let's get this over with. He and his mom both look like they really need sandwiches. He looks like he has fucking leukemia. It's cold. Not only an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile. Uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. Run for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven, and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you wandered into a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not putting around in my kitchen. I'm sure everything you've done is done well in advance. The only thing left are the dinner rolls, which shouldn't take too long. Dude, dinner rolls. Fuck yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There we go. I'm Reese. Actually, with me being here, it makes it feel like that I'm just part of the crew. It's like, hey guys, it's me. This is me, Razdar. Quick dinner, you can leave my house. Yeah, Reese's art. You're not seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. It's a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Of course you don't, Stella. That's why you're best girl. Or worse than the way I keep my room. Yeah, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool, we'll just go downstairs. Won't even know we're here. I'm just gonna burn the house down. The basement stairs. You got something you want to tell me, Reese? You gotta... You wanna clue me in, buddy? Some messed up shit over here. Aspect of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined in his studio. Discarded canvas line the edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corner of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the wall in paint, sneering at their creator. Mom is so scary. How are you not having a reaction to these paintings? She can be a little tense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. You have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. I haven't been able to clean up much. So Stella told you everything that's happened the past couple of days? Yeah, she told me all about you guys found out there. I'm sure I gotta see some of it myself, but you know. Gestures of futility. Sure you can't just sneak out one of the nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. He looks sick. There's nothing to apologize for. I appreciate the effort, really I do. There's just nothing you can do to rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we're talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Do you want to talk about the ditchlings? Because it's very clear you have some painted over here. even come up to my window at night. Is that why you texted me that they looked something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought it was hallucinating. I hadn't really put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's what they look like. Goblin-looking ass motherfuckers. That's exactly what I saw in my home last night. You've been looking around here, huh? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. He's a ditchling. Agree to disagree. Those things are gonna be stuck in my nightmares till the day I die. Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I'm guessing that's the answer to answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perception on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on main streets, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I hope so, but the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. Why the fuck is he stuck down here? How sick can you be? Is it like a potted plant? Bottle of water? A bunch of stuff hooked up to that. Does he have a CRT? What fucking year is this? CRT screens exist alongside flat screen computers? I don't think so. They both switched to flat screen about the same time. He also has multiple, I think, VHS players, so it's quite possible. It does have a lot. It does have a skull. So it's like something I'd see in Pathologic, except some people would be telling me that it's all art and no fake. And then the artist would be talking about how he's dreaming the future. I'm doing Ascension. Yeah. Probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that to everybody in town. Maybe I thought she knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys just never get the chance to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass, thanks. So, do you know about Wayne? You guys been following Clayton around with all anonymous. Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. He's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Dude, what are your recs for movies? You know Cheat, Dead Blood? I saw it for the first time recently, it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Dang, I'd totally be down for that if we weren't head over to Oscars. Dude, we're gonna ghost bust. I feel like we really should do that for him tonight, considering everything that's happened to him. Both him and Rosalina need our support. Dude, I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for movie night this week. How do you know I'm free tomorrow, Stella? Your mom's a little scary. She'd be less scary, but I guess I was just oblivious as a teen. Speak for yourself. It's possible she's gotten a little on edge recently. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's something we have to manage. But even she's a little harsh, she means well. She's just looking out for me. Not picking that answer. Why is that an answer? A little confused there. Is isolating you from your friends looking out for you? I don't think... Does she do that? She did turn us away yesterday. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me. Probably just asleep. She must have forgotten to mention it. I don't know if I would call it isolating. She didn't want to wake me up. I don't think that's her being controlling or anything. Not that I cast any doubt on that, but she did say I couldn't bring any food. Yeah, we gotta make sure Reese only eats pills. I don't know. What the hell kind of illness do you have besides clearly malnutrition? Look as skinny as some of my friends. So they weren't sick, they just had really high metabolisms. You know, I'll show my friends how much I appreciate it, but she knows I work around all kind of allergies and intolerances. Not gonna lie, it felt weird. I don't know, my body's pretty peculiar when it comes to food. She just prefers to have full control over what I eat, so... Okay, maybe that does sound controlling. Fuck you, Reese. Fuck your mom. What are you sick with? Direct. We don't talk about your illness. It's okay. I've come to terms with it for the rest of my life is gonna be. You're so macabre, Reese. Make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. If he looks like this, he might have been sentenced to death. Not exactly. No one's really sure what's wrong with me, but it keeps getting worse. I can really keep food down. My skin always itches like there's worms growing underneath it. More short-term illness. I'm definitely not gonna get better. Whatever time I've lived is gonna be miserable. I've done my morning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. Wait, how does nobody know what you're sick with? That's fucking suspicious as shit, my dude. Dang, Reese. I may be goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. They come by more often from around. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. So what's your diagnostic? It's really persistent too. Eliminate, because there isn't one thing in particular. It's just a whole mess of nasty little things that add to one big diagnosis of bad genes. Guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. It's not all bad. Some of it's just weird, like this. Ugh. Hyperelasticity. He's plastic, man. Whoa. Nope, it feels fine. Like I said, it gets in me under the skin sometimes, but I don't know if that's the elasticity of the medicine or some part of my condition. Your art's a little weird. Sickening miasma. So I can feel something squirming behind the paint, and the brush strokes acting as steel bars, trapping some anguish from within. This guy kind of scares me. If I met this guy in real life, I think I would not want to talk to him. Unless it was like a hospital, then I would understand. Paint English. I know what you mean, I can feel it too. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever plagued me into the painting. And when they're done, I feel like I've emptied out. The whole vile thing inside of me has been sealed away in the canvas. That's why I make so many of them. Sometimes when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation of those feelings to slip back under my skin. Some pieces I can't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. I'd rather let those particular feelings back in. It's kind of like therapy. That seems healthy, probably. Yeah, art therapy. That sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than being full of bad thoughts, right? Maybe? I don't know. I think so. Works for me at least. Good three go way back, huh? So the womb. School year is a tiny K to 12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but far, far from it. Luckily, we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. Like Tabitha. Thomas, some jerks that were stuck with them their whole school career. Poor kids. Jerks, like a skirt and Scarlet I could be. Okay, she's a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you, the way she used to look at me, you think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though. To be fair, the view was more mutual before us. She deserved it, though. I don't want to pose for your creepy paintings. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's get the whole band together. Town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. You sure your mom's not just, like, poisoning you? Like, see everything that happens. Dinner's gotta be ready right now, right? Shuts the... Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Dr. Kelly, your son is a fucking freak. He looks like a zombie. And I'm afraid he's going to kill me. And they turn to the dinner table. Sure thing, Doc. I'm allergic to soap. I can't wash my hands. I almost wanted that. Yeah, not a creepy picture at all with this going on right here. The hand. Place like actually wandered into a hospital waiting room. But there's more to that. You feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. You felt this before in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum like a muted scream heard through the thick layer of rocks. Try to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. Oh, dude, it's a dragon! Well, what do you think you're doing? Well, a dark presence lies behind that door. Can't you feel it calling out? It's called a draft. There's nothing dark in it, just cold air. Now stop being weird and wash your hands already. Everyone's waiting for you. You know what's behind that door. What the fuck? You're putting your watchful eyes long. You need to be ushered back to the table. The hell was that door? Are you having pasta? He's having just spaghetti. Everyone else has a salad. Reese, where's your salad? Is there a salad on the table? Yeah, get some salad, Reese. Dinner's already laid out. Roll spaghetti and a light salad. Anxiously posted her food, nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches to the chair next to him. As all of you are ice fierce. She stood opposite of you at the far head of the table, her featured silhouette against the light of the setting sun. Pills. Mr. Reese. He obediently swallows. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is it pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I worked too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. We have excellent taste in brands. Everyone on tips on easy home cooked pasta sauce, and you know I. No thanks, Stella. I have the internet I need for recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Why did we come here? This is a really awkward ass dinner. I swear there's gonna be a murder. My murder. Hey, they came by yesterday. You were asleep. I didn't want them to wake you. You told me. Why? We're coming over today anyway. Would have just rather know these things. Noted. The first one. That's not when Rosalind got hurt. Rosalind. I'm a doctor, not an EMT. Once she's back in town, I expect we'll be seeing each other a lot. She won't be the first amputee I've treated, so at least I have some experience. Poor kid, it's gonna be a tough adjustment, but I'm gonna be helpful to her. Poor Rosalina. I think she'll be just fine. Oscar said she's in high spirits. Pain meds will do that. Feel the tension at the table start to rise. Did you buy Duke's body yet? Last I heard, they still haven't found him. Body? I was under the impression he was just missing. He's dead. Myself, so did Clayton Rousdower. He's not missing. How the hell did that happen? All I said was those things in the woods, the ditch things. They made him misfire. Oh, I see. It's one from your videos, huh? Better than to lead any credence to Stella's little cryptozoology stories. I doubt that something happened to him. There's no little ghouls involved. I've seen them, Mom. Outside of my window, they're real. Talk to me like I'm a kid. I might be sick, but I'm at least capable of reason, okay? Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things. Jesus Christ. You know what? We're gonna go right for it. Turns out the mom had poisoned your kid for 18 years. Yeah, I think I saw that one too. Wild stuff. That's so. Alright, that's enough. So we're talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Clayton's still in town. See how you're feeling. You can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, I'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm estimating how much he's able to do, Reese. That's why I keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever gonna change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I just want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in my basement alone, just because seeing my friends is deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. This poor bastard. Shut up, Reese. Is he alright? Ugh. Be too much for him. He's a ditchling. Just leave him like this. He's the friends the most. He needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that. He knows that too, but all that would just get in the way. Just leave. Leave, please. He seemed fine before dinner. Now this comes in waves, but I can assure you that right now he's very much not fine. Now leave. Calling it. Chapter 4 is going to be about this family. Okay. It's locked. Click his interest. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. She went, that's just too horrible. Who would do something like that to their own kid for so long? Nah, there's no way. You're all barking up the wrong tree. Seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we can rule it out. Or the clinic feels like its same draw as the carving in the mines. Think someone's back there? Yes. She also has a carving. We get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but I wonder what those carvers showing you last night is related to the ditchlings. That's just we go poking around there. Yes. Tomorrow. Based on a bad vibe roused in our head. Yes, you are. Yes. Assuming there isn't any foul play. She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. She has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy takes 2 bites of food and gets sick immediately. Can't imagine what it's like for the both of them to go through. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's something more to their dynamic than him just being sick. But it's not like we can do much about it right now. It's true. 4th on at sea. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting. We don't want to miss... Yes, the ghost. Slowly darkened. Did we get... Okay. It's a quaint building in a small town. Now stands an imposing structure. Its walls holding something that stares you back. Maybe Stella's right. Maybe the ghosts aren't real. And the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in here, and you can feel it stir as the sun sets and daylight fades away. Oh no. Goes in a person, but a specter of the mayor's past. Oscar's house is right next to the town hall. Do your powers extend to the undead? What the fuck? That's a weird time for talk to animals to trigger. Very odd time. The shadows deepened foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors, whatever joy this place had all left. Hey Oscar, you back yet? Shh, can't yell in a library, it's against the rules. It's after hours, rules don't apply after 5 p.m. It's our domain. Hey, just in time, Rosalina's getting situated in the background. Alexis is gonna keep us company while we hopefully get this sorted out. No bed tonight. What's she doing? She's not quite as chipper as when she had those on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Dude, Alexis is saving us. Real home, no time. Come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light. Jesus Christ. And your specter sniffing companion at your side. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whatever spirit or scoundrel. Dude, I'm so glad we have the dog. The dog will help us. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they just told me, never know when it come in handy. Burnout bag? Bug out bag? What does that do? I actually stopped a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't about to carry everything with me all day. I was gonna enlighten, pop out and grab more stuff, and then start getting spooky. Ugh. Excuse me. This goes, not for lack of trying. After last night, I'm more than willing to try. Dude, that is a fucking coat right there. You can make it. The more paragons, the more equipment we have to carry. It's out for a hand or two. God, we have like... Just gotta go to the bathroom again real quick. keep myself hydrated. There's a lot of dead air this episode. Okay. It's a level head here tonight. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, microphone. You really got all your bases covered. Maybe I spoke too soon. You know me, I'm leveled as they come, but I'm not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff, especially when people tell me they saw ghosts. Who am I to say they didn't? You're right, Avery. Let's go battle ghosts. Despite stuff on that mine only collapsing again after 100 years while you're all in it. Just saying, nothing seems possible. There's something back there. I can feel it. Really? This is so exciting. I can't wait to see a ghost. Yeah, exciting's a word. It's the thrill of being terrified. That's the word I'm here for. We'll see how you feel once you get started. Fuck, I forgot Zane's here with a better shirt. Hey, I'm glad you could make it. I was confronted by my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Let's give a mess with some ghosts. Oh my, this is certainly a lot of humans for one little ghost hunt. I sort of hope that means my dear Stella will be safe this evening from whatever foul creatures look from the shadows and choose to prey on someone. Don't worry. It's everyone, go ahead. That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? Nah, she's gonna come. We'll find her. Is the cat gonna come? I miss my special tree. And it's from the special bug out bag. So, I haven't been back for a time. Hey! Do without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Sorry, mister. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Why, Zane? What's up? Yo! Where's Lena? Let her come, it's her house too. Yes, I agree. I'm giving this pup a chance to face her obstacles head on. Take it from an old soul like me. Yeah, I've done enough resting. It's not like hobbling around the library is any different than hobbling around my house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. You should just take it easy. You're more healed. Gotta learn how to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. You get a prosthetic foot, right? Like, they can... Say I should encourage you to practice one. Okay, you can come along, but only if you're tired or starts to hurt. Let me know right away. Thanks, Dad. Let's get our house back. We have... This is a fucking crew. I'm actually kind of glad I stopped doing the voices because, like, there are way too many scenes with way too many characters. And the wall stacks of books comfortably on the wooden furniture. As if that feeling again, like the mines, like the door at the clinic, a dusty, suffocating dizziness feeling. Something in this house, though whatever it's ghost or something worse, I'm not sure. It looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be not supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around this picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your camera for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. That's just down the hall. Seems there's an achievement called The Gang's All Here. That must be for getting every single character in the scene. Yes. Tabitha is here and ready to fucking rock and or roll. Tabby! Great, she's here. Wow, Clayton, you really brought the whole gang here today. Dude, all we need was, like, creepy Reese as bait. This is the perfect crew. This place, you know. Yeah, I know, we all know. Rosdower, you made me think inviting her was a... Oh, I like her. We're friends. Look at that smug grin. Really? Yeah, so what? Is it weird being friends with your cousin? Wow, Clayton, I had no idea it was how hard it is to get these two in the same room. It's amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting... Look at this fucking... This is the crew right here. We have Mind Boss, a dad, fucking Shaggy, 2 kids that really shouldn't be here, an optimist, some guy that's straight up coming from Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and a skeptic. Oh, and me, who's high off his ass and thinks he can talk to animals. Now the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. I wonder if the ghosts will even show with this many people around. Oh dear, could someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking in this dreadful chill. Wait a minute, is it me or does it feel colder? Sure it does, I definitely feel that. Same, I got the chills. The temperature gauge says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Ooh, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a picture for posterity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost manifests in your room, why haven't you seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't able to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights. It's on the couch before we set up shop in the library. I'm not scared. I'm mad at it. Yeah, let's get mad at the ghost. Y'all so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. Come on, ghost. Give us some real action. Let's get back to my nice warmy doggy bed. Oh no, don't antagonize it. I don't think this ghost is friendly. How do you, know that, though? If I were a ghost, I'd be mad chill. You saw what I've seen? I don't think you'd be saying that. It's an interesting point, though. What if the ghosts usually are friendly and they're only terrified because we don't know how to be anything else? What's the fucking meaning of the minds here? I'm thinking of possible. What did you run me into, Clayton? The study session? This is the group. All video games need to have a party on par with this. This is the standard of a party in video games now. If I don't have Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, a one-legged girl, a dog, and a guy extra from Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat in my RPG party, the game's not worth playing. Those are my standards now. That is a lot of blood. Dude, it's many boys. It's the worst name ever. Where I've seen it. It appears on top of this stain. You mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven. Yeesh, it's gotta be tough to scrub that out. Doesn't this county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranatural. I scrubbed it out one too many times to count. It just keeps coming back. Just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we have to scrub it first. Could be the paranormal stuff. We'll activate it if we give it a reason to. Could you imagine, you and a friend both agree to go ghost hunting, and somehow, the day of the ghost hunt, you bring along, 8 other people? I've a bleach-activating ghost before. What bleach do you clean a carpet, Tabitha? Whatever, how am I supposed to know that? Everyone doesn't learn how to clean things. Be my guests. Gretchen says it's a blood stain. Ghost blood. Or it's just a rust. Ain't the bigger problem than what Clayton Rouse, Dower, and Stella are suggesting. I don't know, some ghost blood sounds pretty intense. Yeah, I'll just try ripping up the carpet and see what's causing the stain. The government owns the house. There's no way I'm leaving a big red stain on their carpet. I made sure it's pristine every morning. Besides, I also kind of assumed it was ghost blood, which it is. Don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be leaky pipes under the floor? What if there's something written under there? Only one way to be sure. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise, after all. Oh, dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover it up for you. You don't have to sweat it. fucking course we find a hidden trap door. Like a fucking course we open up and there's a fucking trap door. Who built this house? Whoa, maybe someone lives down there. Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. A hatch. A hidden hatch. It's even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, the red stuff's coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, alright. You gotta give a basement clock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Still no reading, though. None of the equipment made a sound. Of course not. You all know last month was super rainy. It's clear that it's been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under the hatch. Must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. It's around the edge, leaking it through the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. How do you test it wrong? It can't be blood, right? Right, you've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt in your house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. We have to go down there, and we gotta find all the hidden secret treasures. My room, I know it's down there. Yep, because it's unsafe. Uh-oh, don't you think the flooding would have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I can crawl into yet another dangerous crevasse. I'm going for it. Still, I'm following. What the hell? You come to Oscar's. What the fuck happened? Did I click past something? Oh wait, that was different. What the fuck? Especially mentioned we ripped some other place. The building feels colder, like there's some kind of air inside. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. What the fuck? Claustrophobic though, you're in a coffin. Each breath depleting what little oxygen you have left. How did we end up back here? Where is everybody? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Is feigning some kind of weird family thing? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing was happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in the basement? What happened? The front door opens in. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in the front of us? Didn't we just leave? Must be misremembering thing. Let's go. There shouldn't be a door here. Clearly whatever's in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on this side of that door. Did we cross the hallway and open the door? Yeah, that's not the library, huh? It's like some kind of Photoshop nightmare. Ooh, this scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Is that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. What are some of these options? Yeah, what was that for? You suddenly remember you're supposed to pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming. It's coming easy somewhere. We have to wait to your music. Ugh. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing to my property? Bark, bark, woof, bark. Huh? Eddie, it's Charlie. What? Say Eddie, no one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardina now. I'm not a child anymore. You gotta be kidding me. This isn't Stella, this is the lover. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's a good question. Look, I'm just telling you what I know, and I know this isn't Stella right now, this is the lover. Pretend you didn't just say anything. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. You absolutely shouldn't have showed up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what father might do. Ah, crud, I think I missed a line. Oh, I get it. You two rehearsed this little scene to freak out your cousin. That was cool. You can stop now. I get the picture. I missed one. Maybe when we're done, she'll go back to normal. Arf, arf. I can't. It's not easy for me. My brothers were sent to Western Fort, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides my father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up! More important than your responsibilities. I've had enough. You should get out of town while you can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. Well, fuck. Stella got kidnapped by ghosts. That sucks. Come on, we have to take in the front door to the annex. We have to get out of here before something else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We're not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. No. The annex go. Just open the door. What the fuck is going on? The door pulsates as a figure unseen Basga. The shady figure in the garden sits in the corner, slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. Hey, it's what? No, it's Tabitha. Do you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin's caught off by a dial tone that disconnected home. Great, she couldn't hear a word. Looks like we're on our own. Yeah, this isn't scary at all. Back up, your things hurt quick. Jesus, Rosalind, you scared the shit. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family. What's going on? Doing this all night, yes. He's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little more time. Shows my boys were in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. The mom was talking about the collapse, right? Hey, girls, besides, I think you're right. Charlie, just get back. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. For you, lady, once you think you're going to keep any of those valuables you're packing in a fine suitcase of yours. Charles Shaw wasn't even responsible for the collapse in the first place. But you're still having a second. To admit the Scarlet's at hand of the collapse. I don't know, do you think there's something to tell your kids? I don't even think that matters. What's done is done. It's not like we can change our ancestors did. We did it. Trust me, boy, the coppers aren't coming here tonight. I honestly think you can talk to an adult like that. Maybe you should have had you work in the mines too instead of lazing around this big house. You should learn a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now you could listen to go up in flames with your precious jewels and expensive dress. You're lucky I haven't even let you leave. He wants revenge on the family. That's why we aren't possessed. Oh, it's been 100 years since the collapse. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones even better than these. It's good for it. Maybe we should play dolls anyway. Now you've seen to earn your keep like the rest of us, boy. And we're a big inheritance for you. Mother and the mob are whisked away, leaving you intact on the empty pit. We've been beckoning white void. What the hell? We both died and we're in hell. Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Your guess is as good as mine. What would you call on the phone? Into the family. What do we do? We're not possessed. But right after the Shaw mine collapse, the only option on the table for us is what us to do. There's so many ditchlings here. We were such a mess when we came back on Monday. Shall we? They'll walk to the pounding doorstep in the white void. You're outside, and it's night. A false moon moving over the painted sky. It feels thick and warm, and the insects lively, and they're called... They're naturally tiny. Oh, what the magic words I'd say to let us go. Okay, I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did piss you off, I'm sorry. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwina, haven't you? Ooh, this one's the witch. Spooky. That isn't it. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts. Do you think I love you, be if we went happy together? That's what you want, isn't it? So Edwina and Charlie. Let's just spoil it for you now and say it doesn't work out. Our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. Sure, by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as we all know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you would be happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of us? You know about Enoch, Tabitha. Your great-great-grandfather. He charged in the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. We would never be like them. We love each other. My mother has not just loved his money. We only love his booze. Me and Eddie aren't like that. The powers at work are stronger than even your love can withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her, then you will both be free. No more misfortune, not for you, not for anyone holding with that stuff outside the power. The witch mime sings. Everything you need is on that map. I understand, is this a map? Some kind of poem? Find me. Meet them here. So be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. She's gone. Okay, let's find a way out. Unless you have any ideas. Yeah, we're gonna die. There you are. Oh, hi, Wayne. Wayne is the Wayne Everywhere system. I would have found you sooner, but the residents clearly didn't want me here. He just steps on it. It doesn't seem to have the same issues with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the fat cracks, don't they? Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else? Stop asking me questions. I don't think at all, okay? So cold, Tabitha. Everything we've been through, you treat me like a stranger? Shut up. What a fortunate situation you've been dragged into, Clayton. Why can't you do as I say and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you. Will she? Stella is her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out alive. Holy shit. Don't hurt Stella. Oh no, what's he gonna do? We can't think about that right now. We have to focus on getting out of here. Sure, everything will go back to normal and everything will be fine once we do. There must be a way. Come on, we gotta keep going. Huh. Ugh. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you say to him, say to him now. Please find yourself over a deathbed. The father lies in the center. Ugh. Sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. Sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely channeled Charles Shaw Jr., which must... Damn it, Junior, how many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. For you, before you did for our family. You could have stayed over someplace new, but instead you became the son of a bitch the Scarlets made you out to be. Charles Jr. makes a good point. You're right, I've been using his excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed to that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, I'll be the rest of them. Not until our name is clear. Not until the past has his name with pride. It's my only request, Charlie. Go back. Tell the people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you will please. I know I ain't been the best farmer, but I am no murderer. See what I can do. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Damn it, boy. I don't have till morning. Promise me. Promise me you'll go back. At least that Enoch bastard went for him. Promise I'll go back. we're gonna have to follow her. Small castle sits on one side of the wall. Climbing up the tendrils again. How many Romeo and Juliet have you? You need to run off. I won't tell the old man. Though you've gotten sloppy, you try to be more careful. You don't want him putting you in an early grave. What the hell is the entity? No, I don't have you weird people. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner. Another victim of Scarlet's lies. Like you, Charles Shaw. I'm not him. A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs through your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes, it seems like your little tryst bore fruit. Oh, and you will never be in trouble when the old man... And you will be ever in trouble. How do you know that? Who are you? Shh. Let it talk. I think it might be important. Dangling outside to hear me through the door just fine. Hold on to these squares, you find yourself on the other side of the wall. The door bound in countless locks. I can't free you if that's what you're after. Stop talking, or I might miss something. Find you for. I couldn't escape with your help. I really wanted off, but I want. Leave the town now. Actually, not. I'm not leaving without her.
Especially if what you say is true. This guy's nobody living himself. You're that ghost. You're given every warning. You could have just left. You had to take her with you. It's not possible. You could have stayed here. You can always stay your time. You just hope he likes to run up from Scarlet Hollow. Here the beach is very nice. Why don't you get a permanent vacation?
You're wrong. I know it's possible. I have the weird map. I have the spell or whatever it is. Me and her are gonna get out of here. You've been talking to the witch then. How interesting. Charlie, don't get away from that door. Don't listen to Stella? Eddie, are you pregnant? How does it know that? This is too much. I just want to go home. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Are we related to Charlie? No, I know for a fact. Each of us can... I'm sure Grandma Eddie just miscarried or something. Come on, the quicker we get out of here, the quicker we have the ghost place, hopefully. Where to now? Oh yes, the puppet stand, exactly. I don't know, but I feel so much worse than the last room. Yep. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can't keep one? You must have worked so hard on them. Of course, it's a present. We can't remember the fun we had. They're both doing baby voices. Don't expect me to live like this. Try to keep it away from my brothers, so don't smash it. Though I wish I could have moved like you. You can't even do voices, you know? You could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. That's the plan. I want to become a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We can go from town to town putting on shows for other kids. Guess that didn't work out for him. Traveling show? And you want me there? Oh, go to town along the beach. I've heard the Outer Banks is the most beautiful place in the world. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. There, are you done now, Charlie? Can you breathe? Everything crashed in a thunderous black... And it's the Muppet Show with Kermit the Frog! And a trap door in the center stage, you feel it draw to you. I'm opening it. Creaks open all. God, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. Oh, another one of those. Took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. We can take whatever Enoch did. We can undo it. We can be happy together. Eddie? Damn! Oh my god, I'm actually gonna be sick this time. My cousin finally heaves into the void, nothing goes on. It's simply empty. can undo it? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter what he did, even if it matters if he framed Charles Shaw at this point. What now? Do you repent? You repent for your crimes. Their names are back to normal. They must not be in character anymore. The answer is the crime you committed by your scarlet blood. Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die. Please. I've been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. To pay for the years taken from me. My life was stolen from me. And I want some of yours. It's only fair. You gotta be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with happened to you. The sins of the father are laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. Bullshit. I don't understand. Shorter life, and I'll finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. Neither of us do anything, can you? I can keep you here, and I can do whatever I want to them. You can refuse, but if you do, then I will stay. And I will stay until I get what I'm owed. Oh, it's seriously irritating. Make your choice. Then come to— what the fuck? Better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. Strongwood, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it's definitely not easy getting down here. I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble upon it. Wants something, doesn't it? The eldest cousin, you're the one that actually lived in this town. Absolutely not. We're just gonna leave. I'm not leaving until I put this thing to rest. What are you doing? Just want you to be safe. Take some of my life. What's with the lamb? Yeah, that was a trippy ass nightmare sequence. Yep. So did I deal with the ghost? Ugh. Wait, is that me? It's me. Wait, no, that's actually the guy that got murdered. I gave him some of my life. If you're pressing on all sides, curled and growing tighter as the soil set, claw your way out. In the pit behind you, Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you broken at the bottom of the pit. You're able to maintain your gaze for a moment. Strength you feel like death. No, Rosdar, you look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. There's what happens. Let's get you home. Dude, bad stuff happens. Looks feel harder to lift. You almost feel how pale your face has become. Your lips dry and thin, your hand almost trembling with the effort. The car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I got a lot to ponder. Bye, Zane. I'm sorry, I wasn't there for earlier tonight. I had no idea what I was planning to do. I'm supposed to know we do something like that. I'm just trying to be poking around as supernatural. It's supposed to be. My bones were meant to be bent like that. I'll be hurting for a few days. Both some tea later. medication comes from natural ingredients doesn't. What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly would prescribe. And besides, you've all seen. Are you sure this grass went real and unreal? You. This house is clean. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, but I didn't know how to make this. The ghost really took away years of your life. I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price, and those years were unfortunately taken as part of the spirit to rest. It's outrageous. Anyone should pay the price to be her. You don't even live here. You're barely a Scarlet. It's just... There. But I did my best to sway her. What's done is done. You know, Clayton, the salt and pepper looks good on you. Maybe this isn't all bad. Sorry, just trying to be positive. Stella's way better at this. She okay? I'm wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's standing off by herself. They normally actually anyone to see a ghost, but it's Stella we're talking about. I'm gonna go talk to her. Are you okay, Stella? I've never seen anything like that we saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful. I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it. Oh wait, Clayton. You okay? Sorry, Clayton. I don't know. I don't think I can talk to her. I'll call you. Oh no. Stella. Doesn't seem okay. We're gonna die. There's another one of those carvings. What the hell did my fucking cult? Another one at the clinic. It's news to me too. Sure, everyone could stand around theorizing all night long, but maybe I'll try that tomorrow. I believe I let Rosalind go in there. She went to the last day. Holy shit. Don't blame yourself, Oscar. Ran into Wayne into one of those rooms. He vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a ditch line with his bare hands. Keep our distance. Hopefully she'll be okay. It's my house. You don't need trouble here with any more details. Were you all conscious the whole time? Yeah. Ugh! Still showed up and snapped us out of it. What was it like being puppeted? Hurt. When's Rune Factory? When I get a capture card for my Switch. Well, I guess I could play 4. Glyph, I think you actually came in at the tail end of my adventure. I think this is the end of chapter 3. You missed a lot. I'd recommend watching the VOD earlier, if you got a chance. A lot happened. I also dropped the voices. I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were spilling over me. It's like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said like it was burned into my memory. Poor souls, I can't imagine what we've all been through. Do any of you know what we're supposed to be? No idea, the words just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was this weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry, mostly just scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. I should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly and there's still work to be done. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. Don't worry, Oscar, we'll come help you. God. Get my daughter home as well. Feeling well, you need some rest. We all need rest. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I lost years of my life. Before I go, I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight and what's happening to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone can use a little rest and relaxation now. Yourself included. If you're swinging by the tea room tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. Guess just the two of us now. So if you have any idea who you were, I could roughly place most of the others. None whatsoever. I remember thinking everything I said. I remember that cold feeling. Prisoner of the Scarlets. I wonder what your family is up to back then. Guess we can add it to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. I'm calling it the time loop starts when you go to bed. This is day 3! Well, what do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, it's not fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant. Yeah, get ready for day 1 again. Oh no! Yeah, I gotta restat my character to fucking make sure I save people. I don't know who Avery is, but they're awesome. They are! I had a coffee, or I had tea with them in day 2, in my second stream. So, because I befriended them, they came along on my ghost hunting trip. I like the characters in this game. Still alive. So you don't regret it coming along tonight? I can't believe you're the one to have to be apologetic right now. Those bruises are temporary, you know. But look at the horror experience will stick with me the rest of my days. It was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if it makes sense, but how many people say they were possessed by a ghost? I guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone. Ugh. Guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling. And knowing we all went through it together makes it easier. There are people to commemorate with tomorrow's meeting when the soreness really starts to set in. Bones heal, bruises are temporary, and chicks dig scars. Hell yeah. See ya, Avery. I'm good, buddy. Let's go back to the estate and go back to bed. The ache in your bones will go a double throb as your body sinks into your seat and your eyelids pull yourself weighted. We're back. Didn't even carry you inside. Dang, was I fell asleep the whole ride? You were. Now come on, let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to go to bed. We gotta talk about Wayne. Talking. Do you think he's really gonna hurt Stella? No, he's a creep, but I don't think he's hesitant to hurt her. Anyways, is your family normal evil or supernatural evil? Okay, so I assumed normal evil. We keep finding these weird, like, carvings, and they imply that our great-great-grandfather might have made a pact or did some supernatural stuff. So I'm leaning towards supernatural evil now. They are normal evil. We actually learned from last episode and this episode that Charles Shaw, the guy that everybody in town blames for the mine collapse, might actually be innocent. He might have been set up by our ancestor Enoch. And we also might be related to him. He might have gotten a member of our family pregnant, so we might actually be related to Charles Shaw. We learned that this episode, though. A lot happened. Like, this chapter was full of shit. Oh, also the mayor's a dog. That was a very, very weird scene, all things considering. Irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. Did you kill him? He's obviously not dead, so no, but thanks for accusing me of murder. I love that. So we object. Don't keep poking around for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all, then the bus comes. I'd like to stay in touch when all this is done. But I've got plenty of time to think that over. Oh, Tabitha actually kind of likes me now. We chilled in a house. Oh, and now there's 2 opossums in my dresser. Want to sleep suddenly? So where's sleep? It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you arrived in the town, and a little over half a week remains. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger of you every day you have left. A grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. It'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache a little less than they do now. Maybe they still write capsized ship broken. Maybe things will only get worse from here. this is the end of episode 3. Thank you so much for playing. We hope to have episode 4 released by the end of the year. Yep, alright. If you'd like to continue with this world state, please save your game. So, yeah, I kind of didn't mention this in any of my streams, but this game is actually technically in early access with the 3rd episode coming out, I believe, last month? Or earlier this month, I cannot remember. So, this is where our Scarlet Hollow story will end. I had a fucking great time. I thought this was really worth, oh, fuck, the game just crashed. There, hold on. Maybe I accidentally clicked quit. Nope, the game just crashed. Okay. So we'll just do a quick wrap up and then we'll end the stream. A little shorter than I was expecting. But I did want to wrap it up because we were having fun yesterday. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in the first stream, but I'll just mention it again because I always try to do recaps, or at least like just my thoughts on whatever game I was playing. I bought this completely just on a whim. It was part of a sale like 2 or 3 weeks ago on Steam, and I thought the art looked really cool, and yeah, the game was really, really good. I like all the character designs. I like all the art. I won't be streaming this until we eventually get part 4, and I'll probably drop whatever I'm streaming to stream that, just because I've just been having a lot of fun with this. Probably will try to bring the voices back for part 4 or episode 4. But yeah, I probably won't be streaming anything like, oh, what if I picked different traits? Because I don't know. I feel like I'd be getting most of the same game. Even though there's like 85 achievements for this game. I think I've played this for like 8 hours, and it has like almost 100 achievements because I don't know. It's like all based around random stuff. So yeah, that was Scarlet Hollow. Do not expect many visual novels because I don't want to read all that much. I picked this one because I thought it would be interesting. And it was. I actually hope. I recommend everybody purchase it. Most visual novels Clayton plays are banned on Twitch. Oh man. Dang, I guess you're right. You're not seeing Honey Pop. I was almost tempted to like figure out how easy it would be to like make a mod for Honey Pop and just like change all of the not safe for work stuff to something completely different and just play it as Honey Pop Advanced Edition. Oh, it's banned by name. Oh, that sucks. You're never gonna get that on Twitch. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, if you had a fun time with this, or, like, you're like Glyph, who came in at the end, all of these videos will be on my VODs channel. They probably won't be as funny or entertaining as some of the other ones, but if you want just my experiences through it, then all of that is up there. And then, yeah, we'll be continuing Sacred Stones on Thursday. No, Friday. And then Sunday we'll be doing Sacred Stones again. I might do a little bit of pointless Tower of Volney grinding off stream, just so that we don't have to sit through another fucking the tower segment again. So I might be doing some of that, maybe get some weapons purchased and get all the equipment ready, just so I can just jump right into the next chapter instead of having you guys watch me do a bunch of pointless bullshit. And then next week, I don't know what the fuck we're playing. Next Monday, I will probably try to pick something that I can stream for a very long time, because I don't actually have plans next Monday. Normally, I have a plan. And then, yeah, next Monday, Tuesday, and then the weekend after that. Not this weekend, the weekend after that, the first weekend of April, I won't be streaming. That's just like a rough outline of my schedule. Maybe I'll do Shadow Dragon Hard 5 next Monday. Yeah, alright. I tend to just ramble at the end of these streams. See you guys all on Friday for Sacred Stones. Because tonally, that makes sense after this stream.